What you're seeing right now looks like the future. A massive glass terminal. Runways stretching to the horizon. Data centers humming beneath reinforced concrete. At first glance, you might think this is Singapore. Or maybe Dubai. But this airport is not in Asia. It's not in the Middle East. It's in the Caribbean. And according to American intelligence analysts, it could become one of the most strategically dangerous airports on Earth. This is the story of how a small island nation found itself at the center of a global power struggle, and why Washington is watching in near panic. Number 1. The unexpected location. Trinidad and Tobago is not the kind of country you expect to dominate global headlines. A nation of just over 1.4 million people, known for energy exports, carnival culture, and pristine coastlines. But in recent years, Trinidad has faced serious challenges: economic stagnation, aging infrastructure, declining Western investment, rising competition from global hubs. The country needed a bold reset. And that's when the proposal arrived. A $5 billion master plan to transform Piarco International Airport into a mega global transit hub. Not an upgrade. A complete reinvention. Number 2. The Mega Airport Plan. The plan stunned aviation experts. New ultra-modern terminals. Multiple expanded runways. Advanced cargo facilities. A high-speed rail link to Port of Spain. AI-driven logistics systems. Passenger capacity, 30 million annually. That's more than many European hubs. For a country of 1.4 million, the math didn't add up. Unless, this airport was never meant just for Trinidad. Number 3. The real purpose, a global transit hub. Geographically, Trinidad is perfectly positioned. It sits at the crossroads of North America, South America, Europe, Africa. Flights from Brazil to Europe. Cargo routes from Africa to the US. Transit traffic between Latin America and Canada. This airport could become the Dubai of the Western Hemisphere. And that's exactly the vision being sold. But then analysts noticed something troubling. Number 4. WHO is really building it. The lead contractor is China Communications Construction Company, CCCC. A Chinese state-owned enterprise. Not just any company. CCCC is closely tied to the Chinese Communist Party. Blacklisted by the US government. Accused of militarizing artificial islands in the South China Sea. This is not speculation. This is documented. And now, this same company is building critical aviation infrastructure less than a day's flight from Florida. For Washington, this crossed a red line. Number 5. The dual-use design fears. American military analysts began examining the blueprints. What they found raised alarms. Runways reinforced beyond civilian requirements. Taxiways designed for extreme weight loads. Aprons capable of supporting military airlift aircraft. These are features typically found on strategic airbases. Experts warned, this airport could easily support surveillance aircraft, heavy transport planes, rapid deployment operations. In military terms, this is called dual-use infrastructure. Civilian today. Military tomorrow. Number 6. The digital battlefield, Huawei. Then came the most sensitive revelation. The airport's digital backbone, data centers, communications, logistics systems, would be built and managed by Huawei. Huawei is banned from US telecom networks, UK critical infrastructure, Australian government systems. Why? Because Western intelligence agencies fear Huawei systems could be used for data interception, surveillance, cyber intrusion. Now imagine this. Every passenger record, every cargo manifest, every flight plan, flowing through servers controlled by a foreign power. This is not just an airport. It's an information choke point. Number 7. The debt trap question. How does Trinidad afford a $5 billion airport? Chinese development loans. This is part of China's Belt and Road Initiative. The model is simple. China funds construction. Chinese firms build it. Chinese systems operate it. If repayments fail, ownership can shift. Around the world, this has already happened. Ports, railways, energy grids. For Trinidad, losing control of its main airport would mean losing economic sovereignty, border control, strategic autonomy. Number 8. Why location matters. This airport sits near Venezuela's oil fields, Atlantic shipping lanes, U.S. naval transit routes. From here, intelligence collection becomes easier. Logistics monitoring becomes constant. Influence becomes permanent. This isn't accidental geography. This is strategic positioning. Number 9. America's strategic nightmare. For decades, the Caribbean was considered America's secure backyard. That era is ending. This airport represents China's physical presence, digital reach, financial leverage, all without firing a shot. Washington isn't shocked by ambition. It's shocked by how quietly the balance shifted. Number 10. What happens next? Construction continues. Contracts are signed. The concrete is already being poured. Once completed, this airport cannot simply be taken back. The decisions made now will shape Caribbean security, trade routes, global influence. For decades. Final conclusion. This isn't just an airport. It's a symbol of how power works in the 21st century. Not through invasion, not through war, but through infrastructure, data, debt. If you care about aviation, geopolitics, or the future of global power, this is a story you must understand. Share this video. Subscribe for more deep dive investigations. Because the next battlefield isn't marked by borders, it's marked by runways and fiber optic cables.